Midday Motivation. Happy Wednesday to you. I believe you're going to get over this hump and enjoy the rest of your week. Wow, what a wonderful week last week. 6 services over a period of 4 days. God moved in a miraculous way. Remember, we said God still work miracles. God moved in an awesome way. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Those that came out each and every night, every night was a wonderful, wonderful turnout. My brother said something to me yesterday. He said, you know how much people love you when they come out and support the work that you're doing. So thank you so much. I had classmates show up. It was just a wonderful, wonderful event. Thank you for making it so special for me. And I believe that God is about to do a great and awesome work. Your midday motivation is this. Years ago, when I was contemplating taking my ministry on the road and doing different conferences and crusade, this was actually birthed through my wife. I can't take any credit for it because I'm a traditional pastor. I like to pastor people and go to weddings and do your funerals and sit around and talk with you when you're laying in the hospital sick. I'll come to your child's baseball game. I'm that kind of a pastor. I was raised by a pastor. My father's a pastor. My grandfather is a pastor. So that's all I knew when it came to doing church. But my wife spoke a word to me. She said, honey, there's so much more in you than what you're settling for. Not to disregard traditional pastors, but she began to minister to me and said, you need to rethink the way you're doing church. And I began to have an inner conversation in my mind. And I began to say, man, I don't know if people will come. Man, I don't know if I'm good enough to do it. I don't know if I have what it takes. But I began to silence that voice with the word of God. And my midday motivation to you today is this. What in the conversation are you having in your mind that's stopping you from doing the work that God has called you to do? One of my favorite African proverbs says this: if there's no enemy within, the enemy on the outside can do you no harm. What inner conversation are you having in your mind? We need to cancel the voice that Satan tells us what we cannot do by approving ourselves, saying that I am good enough, I have what it takes, and I can accomplish everything that God has called me to accomplish. Monitor the inner conversation that's in your mind by quenching it with the word of God. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Will you clap your hands right here? Come on.